I love you, Lando Calrissian.
He might, don't get me wrong, he might seem a little young to be as in the know, but trust me, if somebody has the information you're looking for,
It's Lando.
It's Lando.
It's Lando Calrissian or Cad Bane. Those are your two guys. Lando Calrissian. I love Lando Calrissian so much.
Oh, well, it's been great, and she comes by, brings him his food. Oh, if it's all right, miss, I'm gonna take this to go. Ah. Let me get you a to-go box.
Her voice. Ah.
and she, like, it's like she had just put it down, and she scoops it back up and flies off. Okay.
Just the.
In fact, yeah, I'll follow you over there, so you don't have to fly back. And he goes over, and
that was supposed to be your interesting contact that I was so thrilled to meet.
Hunter, can we trust this fellow's information? I think we can. And also, we don't really have any other leads to go off of.
Yes, because thinking that you can trust somebody is very smart.
Well,
he says as the Imperial at the table.
I will say, I think I have heard rumors of this Lando in my travels.
I don't think he would know anything about Lando.
And so I do think that if somebody would know of what's going on, he can help lead us.
Lando.
And
Lando Calrissian.
they finish up eating. We exit the booth, head out to the streets.
Is there a snack bar around that looks like it's selling treats?
Yeah.
Oh, I was expecting to roll for that. I have Imperial credit. Well, I might not have Imperial credits on me.
Nope.
Freak!
You're broke.
I was gonna try to get Omega to go buy something with me, but I have no money. Well, I could still convince her. Omega.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that you were looking for a treat when we were leaving?
Yes, Wrecker and I have grown quite the sweet tooth for Mantel
mix. Yep. Well, I don't believe they have Mantel mix that you're looking for, but why don't we go see what they have over here?
I like this idea. Come on, Omega.
I want to push my luck.
Record takes her by the hand, and they start going on, and as they start going, you seem a bit hesitant to then follow, and she'll be like, well, come on.
I do follow, though. Trying to soften her up a little bit.
Yeah, you were never quite into the Mantel mix that Wrecker and I were, but it's quite delicious.
As I said, new man, new tastes.
Yes, blah, blah.
Well, fair. You know, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to soften her up, so I'll get some sweets. He's still not really a sweets guy.
And you all find a vendor that has some sweets.
Like
you
treats,
think?
yeah, biscuit-looking things,
It's a little hard to tell.
and
but,
ice cream.
And she kind of explains to the seller, like, no, it's like this, almost like a popcorn in a way, but it's all bunched together, but it's glazed and it's sweet. And the guy's like, oh, yeah.
Omega, I don't believe they carry that sort of stuff here.
And he kind of scoops a bag together, and he's like, close.
And he looks like, sure. Like, he just looks irritated at everything. But just takes it and hands it to her specifically. Gets down like on one knee and just like, for you.
Oh, thank you, Tech.
Yes.
I've heard that Echo's gonna call you by your new name, but that name's boring.
Thank you.
And so I'm gonna call you Tech.
You do as you see fit.
And now that we've got our snacks, and we met our contact, I guess. I don't remember them telling any stories about battalions, but I'm still pretty young. I'm sure you guys haven't told me everything. And Rucker's like, no, you're not old enough for some of the stuff.
Fair. She's not been to 79s. She doesn't need to go to 79s.
No.
79s is decommissioned now, actually, so she wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're too young. You don't even know those
And
stories.
then she looks back
Especially not with Hunter.
She looks back at you. Where are you going? Have you met up with any Imperials here?
No, and I don't plan on it at the moment. They don't need to know that I'm still around. I believe I will be staying with you for a little while longer.
Interesting. Doesn't seem very smart to not want to contact your employer, your boss.
Well, as I heard, he's dead, so really, do I have a boss anymore? And if I do, who is it? I'll feel things out for a little bit before I go gallivanting off back into the Empire.
Ah, taking the mercenary route then.
Sure. Not trying to get close to you at all. That's not my plan.
Yeah. Well, it'll be good to have you around, Tech. You can help Echo out with some of the ship repairs. I'm sure you'll... And she puts like a hand on the hip and like pokes your forehead since you've crouched down.
I'm still, yeah, on my knee.
It's like, I'm sure the old noodle still knows a lot of the ins and outs of how things work.
I don't think so. My noodle, as you called it, has been decidedly jumbled.
Oh. So you're more on record speed now, huh?
It looks up to Wrecker. No.
And he's got a mouthful of the treats, and he's like, huh? What? I hold my name.
No.
Nothing, big guy. You're all right. Let's head back to the ship.
No. I will follow after them.
And as we're going along, a little Jawa comes up to us and kind of from behind, and you can feel him like tug on the back of your armor, like just trying to get your attention.
What? I don't understand what you're saying. It's foolish of you to expect that I do. He doesn't have his helmet to translate.
Nope. And Omega's like, oh, slow down. and she then speaks a little Jawa. It's very rough
It's very broken, but she's doing
broken, and you can see her like she's trying to think. What's that word? Oh, and and uh, and they do a little exchange. She's like, "Oh, okay, okay," and she looks up. Yeah, they're wondering if we would be able to help them. They saw the blasters on your all's hips. Well, on Wrecker's hip.
With what and why?
Apparently, there's some, and she looks back at it and says something, and it responds back. Oh, there's a there's beasts that are hunting their cattle.
That sounds like a personal problem. Sorry.
So yeah, we're gonna help him. And she looks back at the Jawa and starts explaining.
That is not what I said.
And Rucker's like, oh, shouldn't we ask Hunter first if we... Oh, we'll be fine.
And then he just looks at Wrecker. Did we always allow her to make the decisions?
Well, no, but, yes.
I don't know.
Omega's very smart, and she has good intentions.
Yes, good intentions do not always... I don't know why I'm speaking to you about it. He knows it's a lost cause. This guy's dumb.
And you see her, she kind of brings up her data pad, and she's listening to the Jawa, and she's putting in information. Oh, okay. And she kind of sends the Jawa off. It runs off, and it's like, woohoo!
I love Jawas.
And we see it run over to another little group of Jawas.
Jawas
and
are so cute.
They're talking, and they're like, yeah.
God, I love them. They're like Beavis and Butthead, but like a whole race. It's like if a whole race was just Beavis and Butthead. Like,
it's not too far off, yeah. And she goes on, and you can see it ring.
how did you know what they were saying?
Well, Tech, you're the one that always taught me that I should train the brain, learn, always keep on learning, never stop. And so in order to help out, I started studying some of the other languages, and yeah, I'm not very good. There was a lot that I didn't quite understand what he was saying, but I got the gist.
Interesting.
And then, Omega, what is it? Is everyone all right? Yeah. I know you guys are back at the ship.
But also,
Yes, Echo's working on a few things, but we'll be leaving here as soon as you all get back. Yeah, about that.
we're not leaving.
We're not going to be leaving quite yet. We're going to go help some Jawas with some beasts that are hurting their cattle. Omega, we don't have the time. Of course we do. If you want to come help, here's the coordinates. I'm sure Wrecker and Tech and I can handle it.
I never agreed to this.
Oh, that's all right, Tech. I know you'll love the help.
No, actually.
Well, I'll talk to you later. We're gonna go help them out. Omega, wait. Bye.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Well, I'm sure the others will be coming. Yeah, let's start heading over. And she brings up the map. Oh, that's gonna be quite the trek. We should probably rent out a speeder bike or something.
This is incredibly chaotic. Do you do this all of the time?
Helping people, yeah.
That's horrible.
It's kind of how we make our living.
Horrible. But, I mean, he's following.
And she starts wandering around looking for a speeder rental shop.
I will help her with my eyeballs.
Let's see how she does.
Oh, These dice, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
These dice are wild.
Maybe they're just mad because it's not Dragon Age.
And they have sucked since we started playing.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, it's like, because I did so well with Dragon Age.
Yeah.
My rolls for Dragon Age have been, this is crazy, Jonas.
Okay, that one's better.
I mean, that's an 18, but...
Yeah. All right, it's starting to warm up a little. But yeah, you definitely are consistently rolling way worse than before. And I have no explanation. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Other than the clankers are betraying you.
It has to be that.
Because
that was 2 nat 1s in a row.
That was 2 nat 1s in a row.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, she got a 16, so she
wow.
You start looking down one streetway and you're like, yeah, that kind of looks like there's a shop up that way or something. And you start heading that way, and then you feel a tug on the back, and she's like, no, silly, not that way. Yeah, we gotta go down here. I think I can see some bikes that we can rent.
All right. So I will follow after her.
And we get down there, and there's a Zabrak is running the shop.
I know it's not Maul, but I love Zabraks.
And he's got
Zabraks.
He's got a kind of a muted orange kind of coloring
skin tone
to him on top of the black. And
I'm retiring this for right now. I want to see if it is the map, because I straight up just worked with Saitama last time when we did Dragon Age, and my rolls were
crushed
insane.
It.
So we're gonna see if it really is just this map, or if I've just suddenly become bad at rolling because you and Patrick have cursed me.
That is probably the more better.
I refuse to allow myself to be cursed by you people. And maybe I could even try his dice tray if that doesn't work.
Ooh. And we approach. He kind of looks us over. And it's like, hello. What can I do for you all?
We need a bike. So, do you have one we can acquire from you?
He looks over Wrecker. I imagine you're going to need 2.
Well, looks at Wrecker. Obviously. No.
No.
Wow. I think it just might be these dice. Well.
It's
what is up?
Doing better.
Anyway, yes, obviously, we're going to need 2 bikes.
How long are you going to need them?
Looks at Omega. How long do you expect your little quest
yes,
to be?
our little escapade. It'll only take us about a day tops to get this done. Oh,
It's
all
very
right.
quick.
That's yeah, for just a day. I can give you 2 speeders for 100 credits total.
100 credits? I do hope that you have 100 credits on you. I have nothing.
And Wrecker kind of pulls his pouch. So we might not have 100 credits, but you see, we're going to be helping out some people. Going to be helping out their cattle and all that, and I'm sure that they would be gracious to give you a little reward for helping us help them.
That seems very far-fetched.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it up front.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the money. I want to help her out.
Ooh.
So, listen. We didn't want to say this up front because it's not everybody's business to know. However, this is Imperial business. So.
And he looks at the trio.
Yes, I know. I understand we look a little off. That's kind of the whole point. We're not supposed to be drawing attention to ourselves. And I'm sure that my very upstanding voice helps that out a little. And my imperial looking
Yes,
outfit.
your armor is very
It's very imperial.
very imperial.
So,
Oh,
if you wouldn't mind helping us out, I assure you that we can return the bikes to you, and if we cannot return the bikes to you, the Empire will compensate you.
Well, the Empire's recruiting children now.
Not so much recruiting children as it is. She's just very small.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night there, buddy.
Fair.
But I'll tell you what. Give me half now, and if these people that you help give you a reward, then I'll take the other half later, when you return the bikes.
I don't think we have 50 credits, though, do we?
We just do. It'll clean out the pouches. Yeah, that sounds like a fair trade.
Does it? For Imperial business. That we have to do. You can't lower it at all. Not even a little.
I'm already letting you pay half up front.
For Imperial business.
Yeah. After
on Hut land.
your introduction, I'm a bit weary.
Would you like to see my credentials?
No, your armor speaks for itself. That does make me wonder. If you are with the Empire, why do you need my bikes?
Because we have to blend in. Do you think they're going to give us everything? For undercover missions?
Yeah.
Clearly you know nothing about the Empire.
Clearly you don't.
Really. They don't give you everything. Especially if you're supposed to do things on the down low.
With how much our taxes have increased to pay for whatever it is you people are funding now.
Not all of your taxes go to every single Imperial officer.
Well, of course not.
I promise to compensate you back. Once they give us what we have. We do not have 50 Imperial credits to give you at the moment.
40 now. 40 when the bikes are returned.
That's better.
And Omega goes through. Wrecker kind of goes through his. There you go.
Perfect.
And she pats you on the back of the. Oh, she's tall enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She could pat you on the lower back.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's about Hunter's height. Once she gets fully grown, she's like 20 something. But
yeah, that's when she's fully grown. She ain't there yet. Nope.
She hasn't hit that growth spurt yet.
Hey, good job.
Once we get out, hopefully she says that once we get out. But yeah, on the speeders.
Yeah, after he walks away to go get the speeders and bring them around to us.
Get on.
She gets on with
Wrecker on his own.
Wrecker gets on his. She starts to get on with you, and he's like, Omega, you're not gonna ride with me.
You're a very large individual. Do you expect her to be able to get on with you comfortably?
Tech's right. You're a big guy, Rekka.
Every time she says tech, he just winces.
And also, not gonna lie, big guy, Tatooine's a pretty hot place, and you're pretty stinky already.
That's also very true and very fair.
Yeah, Tech's new armor, it must help with different environments, because I haven't seen him break a sweat since we've been here.
Temperature regulated.
See? Very fancy.
The Empire does indeed give you things that help. Just not Imperial credits, apparently. Yeah, we will go then.
Riding off,
Into the sunset.
she gives you the directions.
I speed along. I have hopefully garnered more of her trust.
She did go on the bike with you. And drive for an hour or two, and she's like, yes, this should be it right here. We pull in. There's the little domes of their underground dwellings.
Jawas. You know what I don't like? Tusken Raiders. I hate those things. The grunting sounds those things make would scare the ever-loving daylights out of me in real life.
A fun and true fact. There is, and she still, her laugh is still the same, but there was a girl in church growing up that her laugh was a Tusken Raider.
That's horrendous. I'm not being mean to her because I don't know her. That would be terrifying.
It was very much a
Oh my gosh.
And so every time she would laugh, I'd be like, oh my gosh.
You're a Tusken Raider.
It's Star Wars.
Eek.
And we pull in, and a Jawa comes up from the underdwelling.
Yeah.
And it's like, and
Hopefully you can still understand them.
oh yeah, bits and pieces.
Good.
And she goes over, and it's like,
Jawas are so cute.
and she's like, oh, all right, okay, yes. And she turns back. Yeah, he says we need to go out and into the plains here for a little bit. He said once when we start hitting the cattle, the bantha, that we'll be able to find our way to the beasts that are giving them trouble.
All right. Not entirely sold, but
And the Jawa goes on a little rant, and she's like, okay, yeah, Wrecker, you got your blaster, right? Yeah. Well, Tech is going to need something, and she keeps like nodding towards you. Oh, but this one's my favorite. Becca, they're all your favorites. Well, yes, but this one
And
is
just-
my more favorite.
as they're doing that,
Wrecker.
Tech puts his hand out and is again reverting because he's been with them, and so it's just kind of like whoop whoop, Every explosive and everything else is your favorite. Give it to me.
Fine. He hands it over.
And doesn't really recognize that he's kind of been whoop in that moment.
And when you take it, you can look down, and Omega has the cheesiest grin, and she's looking up at you with this big cheesy smile.
He gives her the nastiest look, what is your problem?
Oh, nothing, Tech. Just oh, I know that you're not in there, but you keep telling yourself that.
You're a weird little girl.
Why, thank you. And
That's just very,
she does
very
a
fair.
little bow.
I'm defective after all, even though she's literally not. She was just raised by defective fathers.
She is the normalest of them all.
Her and Boba
Her
is
and-
alpha.
And yeah, I mean, Echo is actually pretty normal.
He's a reg, just not in a reg body.
Yeah.
The man is a reg.
Yep.
He could not be, and he was more reg than even Fives was.
He's so cool.
I love him so
They're
much.
all so cool.
And I love in season 3 when they show his arc training, and he's just an absolute master, craftsman. The man is. He's amazing.
I don't need to rewatch it because I have so much to watch and play as is, but I gotta rewatch it.
The Bad Batch is just such a good show.
And we start heading back to our bikes, and then there's a and Omega stops and turns, and
What could it possibly be this time?
and like she's doing like a settle down as she's saying something that sounds like gibberish. And
Jawa-ish.
she looks back. So turns out can't take the bikes out there, as it
Of
will.
course not.
It'll startle the cattle and all that.
Of course.
And so we're gonna have to walk. And she looks back at it, and he's like, yep. We're gonna have to walk. Don't worry, it's not that far. And it'll do us good. We've been stuck on the ship for quite a while. Help us stretch the legs.
Right. Well,
And
after you.
we start walking out. The Jawa leads us out there, and yeah, Wrecker had given you his rifle blaster, but he pulls out a little pistol blaster. Oh, it's so small. This can't blow anything up.
Again, the river, because Wrecker, I feel like, is the one who really brings it out of him, because Wrecker gets on his last
He
nerves.
does.
It's like, Wrecker, it's not that important, right? You just shoot things, and they die. You don't need to blow everything up.
Yeah, plus there, big guy, I don't think what we're really doing is gonna involve a lot of explosions. I'm sorry.
Not everything has to blow up, Wrecker.
But you do have some grenades still, right? Yeah, I just wanted to save them for no special occasion.
Don't use them, Wrecker.
Only if you have to. Remember, desperate situation. Okay.
Just shaking his head like, we're gonna die.
And it takes about 40 minute walk to get out there. And yeah, there's a nice herd of bantha just strolling in the sand. The twin suns up above beating down. It sucks.
He doesn't have his helmet, so
He
he's
does
just
not
like,
have his helmet.
there is no protection for this man.
And then we get out there, and the Jawa points, and we can kind of hear this rumbling, and she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. So sounds like they normally come from over this way, which kind of sounds like where that sound's coming from. So these things must be pretty big."
Does he know what we're possibly going against? Could he
Oh,
tell us?
I'm sure he does. Yeah,
And you're not getting that information from him?
I'm sure he's told me.
Right.
But you know, I'm not I'm not as fluent as he is, obviously. And but we've got it. We've got it. I'm sure we can handle this, no problem.
So you've agreed to let us do this, and you don't even know what we're going against?
Yeah, that's the spirit. and she pats you on the back, and we can see some of the bantha start to get panicked and start to go off, and the there's like a couple Jawas riding on top of a bantha, and they're pointing back, and the one that's with us is like,
Did you possibly get at least a size from this thing?
well, yeah, he said it was big, and so
And
you know,
how big is big to a Jawa?
well, yeah, you could just ask him that yourself, and
No.
and then we can see these kind of little dust clouds coming our way, and there
Oh,
are
no.
4 of these giant bulls,
Yep.
rhino bulls, just charging our way.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yup.
Yeah. Oh wow, those are big.
Which
yeah.
is why it would have been helpful to know exactly how big this was to the Jawa. But I suppose it doesn't matter now. It's just, once again, reverting because he's in a life or death situation now. Perhaps, Rekka, you might be able to actually use your explosives.
All right. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Don't blow any of us up, though.
Of course not. I'm a professional.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh boy. He's gonna blow us up.
And so these big rhino bulls start coming towards us.
Cool.
Omega,
Can't we just let those things eat his cattle?
Omega brings up her sling.
I hate this.
She's got her.
Guess I'll get
her
the blaster
bow.
ready.
You ready your blaster? Wrecker gets his ready in one hand and a grenade in the other.
Yeah, uh-huh. Are we going first?
Yep. And they start opening fire.
16.
And you can see their shots. Some of them go wide. Some of them just miss entirely.
Good job.
And then a couple of them hit them, but nothing. There's nothing. No flinching.
Cool.
No reaction.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then yours hits, and you can see that the one that you hit, it kind of reacts to it a little bit,
Oh.
but not very much.
So we're gonna need them explosives.
And they charge in, changing their course towards us now that we have opened fire on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Rekka, you might want to try those explosives. I don't believe our blasters are doing anything.
All right, let's give it a go.
Throw the explosive, buddy.
And yeah, we get one more round before they will be upon us.
Well, oh, it's a 17.
Nice. Yeah, Omega's not doing good. Her bolts are hitting, but just not doing anything.
Dang it, Omega.
And then Wrecker throws out a grenade at one.
Did you hear that? It sounded like Patrick was barking at his own dog.
It did.
That's what it sounded like.
And it lands by one, and boom, and it kind of knocks it off its feet, and it gets back up and is limping, and
At least it's limping.
and it starts getting back into its charge again. The others that were around it, you could see that it affected them a little bit, but since it was closest to that one,
I rolled a 17. Did I do any damage?
and you get a 17, and the one that you hit, you can see that it's starting to feel the shots more.
I don't think these blaster bolts are doing much.
Yeah, they they are hurting, but they're big beasts.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, these things are.
You said there's 4 of them?
There's 4 of them,
I hate
and
this.
they're each as big as like a, a good size, like full size minivan.
This is great. Thanks, Omega. Cool. And I have nothing but literally that, my goggles, and a vibroblade on me. So that's cool.
And they charge in upon us. Give me let's see. Yeah, you need to give me 2 defense rolls.
Oh, that was a 5. And a 9. Okay.
Wow, this blue dice is doing really good. So Wrecker's good. Omega not so much.
Yeah, I got a 5 and a 9.
5 and a 9. So the kind of the first ones charge in. Wrecker.
Just trying everything at this point.
Yeah, Wrecker jumps out of the way, and as his is going by, he then charges at it, does a little shoulder bash into its head, and you can see that it shoves it, and it
well, to
not
be fair.
not a lot, but considering the size of the thing, it moves pretty good, and it kind of loses its balance and skids a bit before getting back to its feet. The one comes by and just completely boom hits Omega up in the air, and she goes up and rolls over its back.
Can I try to grab her?
Yeah.
16.
And
again, it's like a reverting. It's like a
yeah.
Omega.
And the ones come by. The one the first one kind of hits you, and it causes you to spin a bit, and you see her as you're coming around, and you catch her,
Cool.
and she's like, "Thanks, Dick."
Are you all right?
Yes, they're a bit. Maybe it was a bit rushed to come out here.
Yes, absolutely. Don't ever do that again. But he sets her down.
And then
kind of pushes her back.
The second ones come in, and the second one goes after Wrecker. And yeah, he just is able to jump out of the way of this one. And then, so yeah, that 9 grazed you, and then you got a 5. And so as the second ones come up from behind,
just
from
push
the first,
her out of the way.
you catch her, and you see it. You throw her just in time as it, boom, knocks you up in the air.
Ugh. Yeah, ouch.
And you land on its back and start rolling down
Can
its
I
back.
try to get the vibroblade out
Yeah.
and catch myself so I don't fall off of it? Please don't hack me on this roll. 17.
Yeah, so you land, start rolling, and immediately
Grab it,
you
stab it right in the meat so I don't fall off.
And you hear it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
It does not like that.
No, ow. I would imagine that would hurt.
And so now you are on top of one of them.
I would like to steady myself on it, and then how close am I to the front of it? Like to its head?
Probably a good 5 feet.
Okay, because I'd like to try to
you-
move
you-
up
yeah,
enough.
You would definitely need to move up there some.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
18.
Yeah.
The dice tray is helping so much.
You don't get bucked off
Cool.
or lose your grip or anything, and you get in
And
and make your way up top.
with the head the way it's shaped, would I understand hit to the top or hit to like the temple to get to its brain? Ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me a roll.
Okay. 19.
19.
My rolls
The-
are getting much
the
better.
tray.
Goodness. Maybe I've just been rolling without a tray for too long, and now it's like your luck is run thin. You need a tray. Again.
Yeah, and yeah, you're able to kind of quickly analyze them that you would need to stab from the top.
Okay. So I would like to stab it with my vibroblade right in the top, like maybe grab one of its horns to steady myself and
Yeah. And
19.
Omega and Wrecker shoot.
'Tis another 19.
Nice. Yeah, Omega's just not doing it. She hasn't rolled above a 5.
Omega.
Yeah. And so they focus their fire on the one that he exploded. And yeah, her shots just aren't hitting the right spots. But Wrecker's landing some solid shots, and that one's starting to look worse for wear.
Yay.
And the one that you're on, you're jostle around,
Yeah.
and
Right in the dome piece.
and it lets out another really kind of painful howl, but it keeps going. These things got thick heads.
Daggone it. So I stabbed it and my knife is in there. I want to twist it. See if that maybe jumbles the brains up a little bit more. 14.
14.
Because I'm just
And-
like shoving it and
yeah,
like,
you
die.
you twist.
Or if I can pull a Legolas when
Ooh.
he in the Hobbit when he stabbed that troll in the head and backed it up and ran it for you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, steer it.
yeah, I want to try to steer this bad boy.
And yeah, the twisting, it once again it roars from the pain.
Ouchies.
And it starts to
I'm gonna veer it off.
veer off in a way
into-
that you're kind of turning the blade to.
Yeah.
And so you have gained a modicum of control.
Yeah, I just want to
over
do
where
enough
it's
of it.
running to.
Yeah, I want to do enough of it to get it to run into like one of the others that are around or something.
Yeah.
If I can.
On your next turn, you can.
Okay.
And then, but now give me a roll to see if it bucks you off.
16.
16. Yeah, you stay on.
Yeah.
And
These rolls are
then
so much better.
They come after Wrecker and Omega, and this one, the one that got blown up, it didn't charge in. It it still kind of ran in, but it didn't have the full speed that the others had. So
It has a limp.
it's kind of more engaged in like your actual close combat, and it moves its head and boom, it knocks Omega back. She lands in the sand,
Yeah.
and then it then goes to swing at Wrecker, and he kind of catches it by the horns
Of course he does.
and stops
Starts
it.
grappling it. Like he did with Rancor.
And then the other
Because there's 4.
3 are starting to turn around to come in for another charge through,
Which is one of the ones I'm on.
and then it's our go.
So do I need to roll to try to see if I can hit one of the others with the one that I'm riding?
Yes, try to steer him.
That's a 9.
9. And yeah, you do it, and he kind of moves, but then he
Stop moving.
moves
Ugh.
back.
Dang it!
He's feeling it of which way you want him to
Like
go,
he's fighting.
but he's regaining control, and then yeah, man, Omega is just she's useless in this fight.
Yeah.
But then as he has the one grappled, he takes one of his other grenades and pops it and throws it into its mouth,
Yeah.
and then lets go, jumps on top of Omega, and it
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, yeah. I would hope that did it.
and yeah, that one is in as it happens in bold letters above its head. It's like 9999 overkill.
Yeah, I would think so. So I guess for my second move, then I want to try to ram that other one again.
Yeah.
That's all I can do up there. It's a 7, so even less so.
7. Yeah, it's you're hurting it, and just with how vibro blades are,
They are vibrating the whole time.
you have now kind of effectively you have carved open a little hole and
Into its brain.
and like as you kind of move it around, you can start to see the brain. So
Yeah.
you
I have
could
kind of helped
then,
myself. Yeah.
you could then stab down into it in your next turn.
Yeah.
Give me a defense, see if it bucks you off.
It better not.
Oh,
That's a nat 1.
it.
I'm sure that I'm
It's-
like shocked
it's-
that there's a hole there, and
Yeah,
then
and
my I guess
as-
because it would be there's a hole that my knife slips in and out a lot easier.
It
Yeah.
slips out and it bucks you
Freak.
off, and you land on top of the horns of one
Ouch.
of the ones beside,
Ouch.
and and you can feel it kind of give into the armor a bit.
Yeah.
Because
owie.
it's not as sturdy as Sundry's.
It's not. Cause Sundry wasn't a reject.
Mm-hmm.
Sundry is
He's
the
awesome.
clone. Yeah, he is. He is the clone.
He is
He's
the
Hemlock's
clone.
favorite clone.
Oh,
for
for
sure.
yeah. Even above Omega.
Yeah, cause that one's his.
And
That one's his
that's-
creation.
And that's saying something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the others charge in, and yeah, Omega actually did good this time. Yeah,
Yay!
she
I
jumps
lent
out.
her my
yeah,
my
she
my numbers.
jumps out of the way. Wrecker takes a whack and gets knocked down onto his butt, and then the one that you were on, after it bucked you off, it kind of like slows down and stops and is
Ugh.
like shaking its head, and then
I
it
can't imagine how disoriented that thing is.
it turns towards us and just kind of trots in and goes to gore you with its horn.
No. Do I need to make another defense?
Defense roll.
I say no, but I guess we'll see what the dice says. 7.
7. And yeah, it and you can feel the armor dent
Ouch.
and crack a bit.
Ouch, 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 ouch. That's a constant pain, too, because it just stays like that.
Mm.
Because that's a metal. Ugh, ouch. That sucks.
And then it's Argo's.
Okay, I'm going to try to stab that boy in the little hole, which is going to be
Nice.
hard because it's moving, but that's an 18.
18, nice. As it rams into you, you grab one of the horns, kind of pull yourself into
Just
it,
enough,
which
yeah.
hurts.
Ow!
But you hear, and you stab down into the hole, and it.
Oh. Ow.
And it is dead.
Yeah, it is. Get wrecked.
And then they open fire on one of the other ones, and
How big are the eyeballs on these things?
they're pretty good size, yeah.
I want to throw the vibroblade into one of their eyes.
And yeah, Omega lands some solid hits on
Yay,
that
good for her,
one.
'cause there's only 2 left, right?
Yep,
so I killed one.
Two left.
So I'm gonna try to throw the vibroblade at one of their eyes. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Might as well. I am no sundry. Well, Tech is no sundry. It's a 12.
12. You throw, and it hits near the eye. It
As
doesn't-
long as
yeah,
it does damage, I
it
guess.
doesn't hit the eye, and it does hurt it.
Good, good.
And and now it's kind of stuck in there.
I
you know,
can manage this.
and yeah, that one kind of trots off and loses its charge, and then kind of just comes back in to get into melee range.
Mhm.
And yeah, that was your first
Oh yeah.
attack.
So was that in melee range of me?
And yeah, now it's
Okay,
it's
so-
in melee range.
How big in comparison to my hand are their eyes? Like, if I punched it, is its eye the same width as my hand, or is it smaller than that? Would you think?
'Cause these things are big. Yeah, your hand could go in there.
I'm gonna punch it right in the eye as I try to go for the, like, I'm going to run at it at the best speed that I can in sand. Try to like grab my knife and like at the same time like shove my hand as far into his eyes I can.
Nice.
No, it's a 4.
No.
I'm sure that it feels me grab the knife and it like fucks out of the way.
You grab the knife, but
Dang.
from its movement, it kind of like jars you off. But you have your knife back.
Yeah, I have my knife back.
And then
That was my second move, right?
yeah, that was your second go. And then give me a defense roll. The other one will go after Wrecker.
12.
Nice. You evade it as it goes to impale you again with its horns. You duck down, jump out of the way.
I want to duck down underneath it, not move, just duck, because I have a plan.
And then the other one side rams Wrecker pretty good, but he grabs onto it again.
Of course he does.
And then it's Argo's.
I'd like to try to come up under its chin and try to capture its like the soft spot of like the chin neck area and slice it. Not like as deep as I can go, but a quick movement because I know he's gonna be bucking around.
Yes.
8.
8. Now you manage to get it up in there, but you're not able to like drag it up and through.
Do a good cut.
But it does feel it, and it howls and then kind of like stumbles back some away from you.
Stupid thing.
Wrecker, you hear him roar, and he's like, ah! And you see this beast of a clone turn this thing's head, and it shifts, and he takes it down to the ground.
Yep.
And as it's pinned, he's like, Omega, no! And she comes up and like point blank fires a couple into its eye.
Yeah.
And that one, you see its legs kick a bit.
Yeah.
And it goes.
Bye.
And then before the one that you're dealing with is able to attack you, a couple shots hit it in the side, and it kind of is taken off guard and turns, and you can see Hunter is running forwards. And
took you all long enough.
And you can see Crosshair is back on top of the house.
Love you. all the way down there, actually. You don't even have high ground, you have a low ground. Love you. Anyway.
And yeah, he has his sniper trained on it.
He's so cool, dude. He's so cool.
And Hunter's like, get into formation. Take it down. Quick, swift, and we'll talk about this later, Omega.
Can I roll to see if his initial reaction is to get into whatever formation as if he remembers? Because I'm curious if he's in the moment and he's fighting. I want to know, hearing Hunter say that, if it like triggers and it's just like an automatic. Sometimes your body remembers, even if your brain doesn't remember.
Muscle memory.
And I want to roll for it because I want that, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he didn't remember.
Yep.
It's a 15. It's literally middle of the road.
No, yeah. You spring into action. You know exactly what position to get into.
What formation he means, and without question.
And you get in, and then we all kind of like open fire in kind of a random but precise timing.
Yeah.
And it keeps it off guard, because since it's getting hit from these different sides, and it doesn't know which way to go. And then finally Hunter takes a shot, and then it turns towards him, and he's like, perfect. You got him? And then there's a
yeah.
And then over the comms, because you're close enough to him that you can hear it through his. You can hear him say, "Did you have to ask?"
No, I didn't. I love you all the way down there. Yeah.
Hunter stands up and then he storms over to Wrecker and grabs him. What were you thinking? How could you let Omega get into such a dangerous situation? I tried. She said that we should help. And she is a child. And you didn't wait for us, Omega. You just sprung off. I'm sorry. They said they needed help, and I knew we could help them. It's kind of what we do. And look at you. Are you all right? And he gets down, and he starts.
My aggression for them is too high.
Like, yeah, her voice starts getting shaky. I'm sorry. I thought that we would be able to earn some credits, and we'd be able to help some people. I know you want to help people, Omega, but you're young. You haven't been fully trained yet, and...
Oh, Hunter, I want to kiss that man on the mouth so hard. I love him so much.
He looks around at the beasts, and he's like, and did you know what you were getting into? I mean, they said that they were big, and let me guess, you didn't understand all that they were saying.
And Tech's like, no, exactly what she told us was that they were big, but we didn't know in what comparison they were very big.
You do not speak.
I speak the truth. Not saying anything.
Go back to the bikes.
Someone's touchy. Very crosshair. But, I mean, he'll go.
You say that, you start going off, and then you are tackled to the ground.
Oh.
And as you are being turned over, bam!
Oh.
Hunter cracks you right in the face.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, right in the nose.
You listen good. I know you're not our tech anymore. You're just the shell.
You seem more upset about that than I do.
And why wouldn't I be, you heartless monster?
I never claimed to be anything otherwise.
And you wouldn't be, would you? You're just another product of the Empire.
I am exactly what they made me to be. And I told you as much.
You're nothing more than a clanker. Doing what you're told. Following orders.
We were told at one point, could soldiers follow orders? Is that not the same as what I am doing now?
He lets go, gets up.
I still think he would be extremely pragmatic. That's even worse because he was already seemingly cold-hearted before.
Mm-hmm.
And so now on top of like not even remembering them, I bet that's so rough.
Hunter, stop! Stop! He saved me in the chaos. One of them hit me really good. But he caught me. He didn't have to. If he was really looking out for himself. And then, when you called to spring into formation, he did. Tech is in there. I've seen it.
She's as optimistic as ever.
She always is. She's the best of us.
Clearly.
Get up. Go to the bikes.
Nose just he's just... Well, that sucks.
Oh, Hunter, I'm sorry. We just...
Just walk into the bikes, nose
Um,
bleeding.
And he goes over and he grabs Wrecker by the scruff and kind of pulls him in. I don't want to hear it. Get back to the bikes. Let's take 'em back. Pay whatever else you need to do. And let's leave.
nose being held. You can thank me for making the bikes cheaper, at the very least.
And he just ignores you.
Yep.
And
Tech always had a bad timing to say certain things anyway, and again, it's just worse.
Hunter goes down, picks up Omega, and carries her back. And you can kind of, as they're walking behind, you can kind of hear her, and she's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not broken. I'm fine."
From what I can tell, she might simply have internal bruising and some external bruising as well, but nothing critical. Still walking,
Yeah,
just not looking back, just saying it out loud.
And you get no response.
Figures as much.
And then you get back to the bikes, and Crosshair's sitting on one of them. He's got the toothpick.
Which is just a metaphor for a cigarette.
Gotta keep it classy for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Him and Cat Bane definitely are cigarette smokers.
And it still is equally as awesome.
Still is just as cool.
If honestly, not cooler. And he, as you are approaching, holding your nose, he just smirks.
There's blood on my mouth and stuff. And what are you smiling about?
Me. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Mm-hmm. Just bleeding.
And there's like a taxi speeder, very much like what Luke, the land speeder that Luke drives.
Yep.
And it's parked there, and the guy's kind of talking with one of the Jawas, and Hunter goes over, sets Omega down in one of the seats of it. He looks back at Wrecker. You take that bike back. And you got the other one, do you?
Well, my nose is still bleeding.
Good.
So I don't believe I'll be able to drive if my nose is bleeding. I don't think you thought that one through very well, did you?
You'll figure it out. And him and Crosshair get into the cab. The Jawa comes over and starts to hand Omega like a little pouch of credits, and Hunter's like, no.
Actually, yes, we need those. Still holding his nose. We have to pay the man with the bikes for them. Thank you.
He takes it, and he looks inside. Fine. And the Jawa's like, thank you. And Omega's like, no, we're fine. And
Tech just has his hand out to Hunter. I'll take the credits.
Wrecker. And he tosses them over. Wrecker catches them. I got it.
Just as a question, have you always been this petty?
No.
So it's personal then?
Deeply.
As long as I know. Just turns around and walks over to the bikes. This is weird.
We ride back.
By now, I'm sure my nose has stopped bleeding.
Wrecker goes through, gives the cab their fare, kind of checks it, and it's like, that was credits we did not need to spend. And Wrecker and you are kind of off to the side with the Zabrak, and
My face still has
And
so much
it's-
blood on it.
by this time night has fallen, and yeah, as you could imagine of a desert planet, when it gets dark here, it gets cold.
Cold.
And the Zabrak is kind of bundled up, and he's like,
Shivering.
"Oh, you all weren't kidding when you said that it would only take a day." And the bike seemed to be in good fare. All right, take my credits.
Do you have the
and-
credits?
And Wrecker's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
right.
yep. Your way go 4-day credits." And he, all right. Well, pleasure doing business with you. If you all don't mind, I'm gonna close up shop.
Yeah, I'm sure I forgot he's got like dented armor. And I'm sure it's just jabbing into his side.
And yeah, he looks you over and he's like,
Stoic, not shivering.
He's like,
armor impaling
not
him.
sure who you all helped, but all for the Empire, am I right?
Yes.
And he kind of goes off to the garage, starts closing them.
Waddles away.
We rejoin with the group.
Man, he's gonna have some bad bruising.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
And Hunter kind of, as we get over, he just gives a nod and a grunt, and we start making our way back to the ship.
Uh-huh.
And it's awkwardly
Oh,
silent
so tense.
the whole way.
It is so filled with awkward tension and like anger.
And on so many different levels.
Oh yeah, it's the worst, most uncomfortable experience I would never want to be a part of. Because
Yeah.
it would be that kind of awkward tension where you feel like you should be like, so anybody else feel awkward or is it just me? Like you couldn't ignore it. You couldn't bring anything else up. Yeah, it's horrific.
'Cause
I'm sure.
It's even to the point where it's like Omega wants to say something because it's just
It's bad.
It's who she is.
Yeah.
And even Echo is there. He was waiting for us at the bike shop.
And he just has blood on his face from where Hunter basically almost broke his nose. Dented armor, and he's not saying anything. He's got nothing to say.
And then we get back to the ship.
Nobody else to say anything either.
We start going in, and Hunter looks back at you. Where do you think you're going?
On the ship with you.
You're not going anywhere with us anymore.
Oh, am I uninvited now?
Yes.
I thought you wanted me to stay.
After today, no.
And why not?
You let Omega pull you into a situation she was not supposed to be in.
As far as
And
I'm
she
aware.
got hurt. She could have been killed.
As far as I'm aware, isn't that what you all have been doing this whole time? That seems to have been the natural course of action. Or else,
But we do it as a team.
well,
We
you're not
don't-
called.
We don't run off. You didn't think to stop and wait for us.
Why am I the only one being held accountable for this? Raka did the same thing. Did he not?
And he will get his scolding.
But he's not staying here. I thought I was your brother. You won't leave me when I'm in a stasis chamber, when you thought I was dead, presumably. But you will leave me because I allowed the young one to do something.
So,
How little you forget your brothers.
And yeah, he pulls out his blaster.
Yep.
and puts it straight to your head.
Yep. And now you would kill me after you found me alive?
It's as you said. You're not him.
No.
And you've made it very clear that you don't want to be, and that you don't want to be here. And you're with the Empire.
I've been very clear about what and who I am, yes.
Exactly. And now you're saying that you want to stay, that you do want to be our brother, even though the whole time you have not.
Perhaps I've had a change of mind.
How convenient.
Is that not what happened with Crosshair? What made you trust him so quickly?
And yep, from the top of the ramp, Hunter, put it down. He's only here for Omega. You don't think I'm not aware of that?
He's just standing there, unaffected.
I understand. He's our brother, but he's not our brother.
I'll have you know, I did protect her before letting anything happen. She would be dead. She's also seemingly old enough to make decisions for herself, I would think. Unless you're too protective to allow that.
She is older, yes, but she is not ready to make calls, to make the big decisions. I beg to differ.
Of course she does.
And Crosshair kind of looks down. I thought you were resting. Well, it's hard to rest when
Shouting.
my brothers are fighting and putting guns to each other's foreheads. Omega, go inside. We are handling this. Are you? Are you?
He's just standing there. Are you?
It broke your heart, Hunter, to leave Crosshair, to abandon him.
And now you would hold a blaster to your other brother's head?
But you're not my brother. You've made that clear. Yes, yes. Words. Can't you see that it's tech? Of course he knows how to push your buttons. Have you seen the mannerisms? The way he sprung into action. Hunter, he's in there. It's going to take time. He's been with us for what? 2 days? Do you think he's gonna regain his memories in that time?
That's so true.
Crosshair was a special case. He didn't have his mind all scrambled.
It's true.
He made his choice, which separated us. And then he made his choice to come back.
So, Hunter, what is it going to be? Are you going to shoot me in front of Omega? Or are you going to let me get on this ship? As I thought.
Let's go. And he just heads back up the ramp. He shoulder bumps Crosshair
Yeah.
as he goes past, and Crosshair takes it.
Hunter is so petty.
And Crosshair gets a little grin.
He's so emotional.
And he looks down at you. Family. Am I right?
If that's what you want to call it.
I guess you wouldn't know.
No, I don't think I would.
And Omega kind of looks at you two, and she's like, now, whatever is going on between Hunter and him is enough. We're not going to add any more drama between you and him. And he looks down at her. Well, he started it. You baby!
I'd
Get
like
inside,
to,
and you! Get up in here!
I
It's
believe
cold!
It's more of an understanding between us. But yeah, he'll get up on the up on the ship. Hunter, cry about it. You couldn't shoot me even if you wanted to. I'd love to see him try though. That would kill me. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I will go up into the ship.
And yep, Hunter's already in the cockpit.
I'm going to the bunk.
Getting the ship ready for takeoff.
I'm gonna go to my bunk, which I'm sure is the only bunk that's not got crap all over it.
Mm-hmm. It has a few knickknacks and memorabilia of text on it.
Bet his data pad's there. That'd be wild.
And Echo comes over. Oh,
Oh yeah, my armor's still digging into me. Ouch.
let me take a look at you. They kind of told me what you all ran into, or I should say, what ran into you. Oh, he kind of fiddles around and pulls out like essentially like a screwdriver.
Really, yeah.
And he's like, all right, bite down on this.
All right.
And then he takes out some other things and puts it in there, and
Yeah.
and you feel it come out of you,
Yeah.
and you're,
Yeah.
yeah, all right. Worst is over. Worst is over.
Just threw the screwdriver. Is it?
Oh,
That would hurt so bad.
and Wrecker was telling me during your all shouting match that you protected our little one.
Well, again, screwdriver in mouth. It was a quick moment.
I just want to say thanks. Thank you for that. Watching out for her. I can't blame you all for running off on her little adventure. She's quite a handful.
Apparently very hard to deny. Even now.
And you can hear some commotion kind of in the back, and then Echo's like, yes, and she should be resting in bed. And the commotion stops, and you can hear it kind of slink back.
It's like a gentle.
That girl.
Mischievous.
Well, I can't blame her, though. She takes after her brothers more than I would like.
She does seem to have a piece or two of each of you. Only the good qualities, though.
That's what we were aiming for. And, he kind of does another one. And, if you'd like, I can, pop this off you, and I can fix it back up.
If you can fix it, that would be ideal. I don't have any other armor with me, so it would seem that would be the only other option. Unless they find him clone armor, and then we all die. Just like when Crosshair put his clone armor back on and we all screamed.
And he gets the armor off, gets the pieces, and kind of looks them over and is like, "Oh
Yeah,
gosh."
it's bad, yeah.
Um,
Those things were big and they ran fast. Ouch.
and then he brings over some bandages and starts bandaging you up. And
I'm sure, because he would have to take, like, the armor off. I'm sure he's very well acquainted with all the scars that he probably has now after being fiddled with.
yeah, there's and it shocks Echo to see all of them because like he has his for sure,
Absolutely.
but yours are way more prominent,
Well, they are recent.
more numerous.
Yeah, and quite recent.
Oh my, they really worked you over. I suspect after a fall like that, they would have had to.
A fall.
Hmm. I guess none of them told you how you died. Or,
Presumably died, of course. I don't remember.
well, you can believe me or not, but we were out on a mission.
I don't.
Things went
Echo was
awry,
there, yeah, Echo was there.
and you were dangling out. They were trying to pull you back in, but the carriage cart that we were traveling across on wasn't holding much, and you initiated a pact that we brothers had. Things got real bad, and you initiated 99.
I want to see if I die over that. That's a 4. Is that a
With-
good thing or a bad
you
thing?
can,
Would I really remember it and die, or would I not remember it at all? If it's a 4, it's on the scale.
yeah.
Because Plan 99 could be very reminiscent, and I could remember that very well, or I could not remember any of what he's talking about.
Yep, you get another jolting pain in the noggin, and you can hear tellings in their voices of kind of like this menagerie of them being like, "Yeah, we're Cloud Force 99, the
Ooh,
Bad Batch,"
ouch.
and then you can even hear Tech's voice. It's your voice, but it's a
Yeah.
bit different.
Yeah.
And
Plan 99.
it's you saying Plan 99.
I hate that.
But it's very
Oh.
short, and you come back, and Echo's like, "Oh, sorry, might have bound that one a bit too tight."
Oh, I rolled and didn't even. Oh.
But
When he looks back up, it's like a 1,000-yard stare. And it's like he's off somewhere and he's not really recognizing it,
yeah.
but there are tears.
Mm.
But it's like he's not really there. He's just, and I think Echo would probably recognize the signs of PTSD and is just gone. But doesn't really recognize that that's what's going on.
Yeah, and he kind of stops with the bandages a bit, and then he kind of just sits there and kind of puts a hand on your shoulder.
Which I'm sure would kind of jar him out of it. You were saying?
And he tears off some of the bandages and wipes your face.
Continue with your story.
Well,
As if he wasn't crying.
and yeah, Echo's a bit at a loss for words now, but he regains his composure. Well, the tether that was holding you up, you took your blaster, you shot it, saving us, saving the escape. But you fell. And that was the last we saw you.
Until now, of course.
And by chance, by the force, if you believe such a thing, we got a call from Commander Cody. No one's heard from him in quite a long while. He said that our brothers were, our other brothers were going missing. Other clones. Ones that he was keeping track of were suddenly disappearing. And he followed a trail but needed help. And so we obliged. Help out one of our own. And he, as he's talking, he finishes up the bandages on you. And then he kind of goes over and starts clearing off some of the tech belongings. And yep, and then that's when we found you in the stasis. We couldn't believe it. We thought you were gone forever, and it didn't even cross our minds that somebody would collect you, let alone the Empire.
Well. Sorry to be the, surprise.
There's no need to apologize. You're one of the best surprises we've gotten.
You lot are very sentimental.
All we clones are. We might be a little bit more than the others. We have I would say a more special bond, given our our unique nature amongst the other clones.
Defective nature.
You like to keep saying that. I know he hasn't quite shown it, but it's definitely getting under Crosshair's skin.
He does smile a little bit, like, well, the truth is the truth, and you are defective clones.
Yep. Just as we were engineered to be. Well, I guess except for me.
What did happen to you, and why do you look this way?
Oh, I was a special case. Well, quite similar to you, in fact. I was lost in battle, not to the extent that we lost you, but they took in my body, my dying body, and saw an opportunity, I guess. They dug around in there, implanted this and that.
See if I can roll to remember that. Because that was a pretty big deal. It was a 12. Remember bits and pieces of saving him?
You get the image of finding Echo, getting him out of his stasis.
Yeah.
and seeing the augmentations that were done to him.
They were using you as intel, weren't they? Using your mind for the tactics of the Republic.
Yep. Wanted to know how we thought, what made us tick.
Skako Minor, I believe, is what it was.
And he smiles. That's correct.
Interesting.
Well, don't worry about these things. I'll put them away somewhere so you don't have to see them. And yep, get some rest. It's gonna be bruised for a while. We have a little bit of painkillers. We don't have a lot on hand, and after today's juncture, we definitely don't have the credits to restock. I think we net lost on this one.
I did try my best to get it to come down a little. The Zabrak seemed to be very insistent on his payment, but...
Well, thank you for that. And, well, good night. Sleep well. It's gonna take us a bit to get to Bespin. And, we'll probably have to make some stops along the way. You see him really mull it over. Yeah, we'll be able to refuel enough to make it there.
Maybe, if we do it right. But he just lowers his head and then turns around and lays down, pulls that curtain so closed. He wants his personal space. And into a crisis he goes. I'm sure he's like, I've remembered so much has happened, what is going on?
Especially now, it's starting to weigh on you.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, at first, it was very clear that these guys were full of it.
Yeah.
I was never part of you.
No.
Honestly, I probably should have killed you all.
Yeah, I probably should have woke up and just stabbed all of you.
You guys are so dumb.
You guys are so crazy that I thought maybe this will be entertaining. And now I'm laying in bed thinking, huh?
But, yeah.
Yeah, and with all the images and stuff like that, ouch. Big brain go, ouch.
And actually, yeah, give me a roll to see if you can fall asleep. Higher the better.
Okay. 6.
6. Yeah, you...
He said higher the better, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you toss and turn for a long time.
Yeah, I can't even go to sleep to have nightmares.
No, yeah, you... And it's the worst kind, because it's like you can't sleep and it's making you frustrated.
Yeah.
Which makes it even harder to fall asleep.
Yeah, and my body hurts, and laying there when you're tense and stressed out hurts your body more.
Yeah.
Because that's how I get headaches really bad, is I'm laying there and my neck is so stiff that I start to get a headache, and it's in your body, and then, yeah, you just get so frustrated that at some point he just gets up and rips the curtain open. I'm sure everybody else is asleep.
And then every little thing is just like another irk. So like the ship will make some noise.
Yep.
And it's just like,
Yeah. Wrecker's snoring.
Oh, and he does.
Uh-huh. He does. Yep. Yep. And so he just gets up. And I'm sure he gets up because he's used to being in his own ship, I would think. So, or like somewhere else at the very least, and he gets up, and I'm sure he hits his head like on Hunter's, like that, like on Hunter's bunk, because he doesn't realize how far out he needs to be or whatever, because he's not been on this ship in forever, and so that makes him mad, and so then he just leaves the bunk room and goes to the cockpit.
As you get out of your bed and start making your way to the cockpit, Crosshair is sitting at the table that they were playing at earlier, but he's just sitting there. He has a little drink on the table, and he sees you climb out, and as you're getting out, you briefly catch him do a...
That's cute.
And as you start making your way to the cockpit, he just kind of looks at you, gives you a nod.
Just glare, because he's really not in a good mood from, not being able to sleep.
And he just takes a little sip. And yep, you get into the cockpit, and it's much quieter in here.
Blessings. Which is where he usually spends most of his time anyway, way back in the day because it was the quietest, because everybody slept so loudly. Tech never slept anyway. There's literally in the show, he's asleep in the cockpit because he hated sleeping in his bunk because everybody was so loud. So I'm sure that brings back memories and doesn't help with the whole thing.
And you can see the course that's plotted out. There's like 2 stops before getting to Bespin.
I would think just by nature, because he's frustrated and everything, he sits in the pilot seat. Like, just by nature. The whole thing is just, and it's just muscle memory, and his body's kind of working on its own, you know, and he would just sit in the pilot seat, frustrated that he can't sleep. But yeah, he's just gonna sit there and try to not... He just wants to relax. He just needs people to get out of his brain.
And yeah, you're sitting there for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a little tink that you hear because you're like you have your eyes closed. You're doing one of these.
Yeah, he's just trying to focus and breathe and get rid of the headaches and the body aches.
And then you can after the little clink, you can hear footsteps heading out of the cockpit. They're very light, very silent.
Who is it? I look back as quick as I can before the door shuts.
And you turn,
yeah, ouch, my head
and you
hurts.
can see the back of Crosshair going out, and
That man needs a kiss on the forehead.
in the little cup holder is a good shot of booze.
Yeah. Some kind of whiskey.
Something to
Corellian whiskey.
Yeah, something to help take the edge off.
I would imagine that Tech is not usually a drinker. However, this is not the same Tech. And ouchies.
And yeah, you need something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He would know pretty well. Crosshair would. Yeah, he would. he would drink it. But no matter how much it was, he's shooting it. Like.
Yep, just straight.
Yeah.
One go.
Yep.
Puts it back, and after a little bit, you can feel it a little bit. It's not enough to take the edge off, but it helps in just a minute way.
Enough for me to want to get up and go get more.
And but then you sit there and you're just trying to process everything.
It's a lot.
And you do finally fall asleep.
Yeah. In his natural habitat, too. It makes sense. I'm sure, like, the whirring sounds and the beeping sounds are very relaxing to him on a level he doesn't really understand. But it is.
Mm-hmm. And that will be where we conclude this fine evening.
Yay!
On our way to Bespin to meet the
Lando
one, the only.
Calrissian. You want to talk about the man.
Dude.
Lando Calrissian is the man.
Lando is awesome. And I will forewarn you and to our viewers that it's going to be horrible. I'm just going to say, I won't be able to pull off a Lando voice at all.
No, only Donald Glover and Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Like, only those two. Only those two. And I'm not a huge fan of Donald Glover.
No,
and I watched
not
Donald
really.
Glover in Community, and he was hilarious. So for him to swap being hilarious and stuff to being the smooth Lando Calrissian he did an amazing job.
He did it really well.
He served Billy D. Williams so well.
The Solo movie
Sucked.
in general, it was a decent story. The thing, and because I loved it because of the casting.
Yeah.
Because Donald Glover knocked it out as Lando. I was not expecting him to be that good.
No. I watched that movie and was like, this movie sucks. And his Lando Calrissian was the only reason to watch that movie. Although I think Paul Bettany was the villain in that, right? The guy who played Vision.
Yeah.
He was really good. He's a really good
And then
actor,
also, the guy they got to play Han, everything he did, I was mesmerized by, because I was seeing Harrison Ford.
Without Harrison Ford's
Without
face.
Harrison Ford, because he captured it so well. Oh, it was great. But yeah, that movie, compared to some of the other Star Wars movies, it's gold.
Well, yeah.
But that's why those ones don't count,
Right.
because
They sucked.
they were so
Royally.
bad. So bad.
But, yeah, Donald Glover did an amazing job as Lando. I was fully expecting him to really just crap on the character, and I was really upset about it. Perfect. It was literally like they took Billy D. Williams and then made him young. It was amazing.
And Billy D, of course, don't get us wrong, there is no replacement for you.
Because it's not replacing. He played the young version of him. Like I said, it was just like they took Billy D. Williams and made him young. And like made him just the younger version of Lando. It's not even a comparison. It's just, it's like, that would be like saying there's a comparison to me as 30 and me at 15. I'm the same person. It's literally, that's what I'm trying to say, is it's just the equivalent. The whole line is the same. You're not comparing. It's just watching his lineage. It's just watching him grow up.
This is
it's
true.
The same actor. What do you mean?
This is true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you mean Donald Glover was in that movie? I saw Billy D. Williams.
No, it wasn't even them. It was just Lando.
It was just Lando.
Like, it wasn't whatever. It wasn't Williams versus Glover. It was just Lando.
It was just Lando. It really was.
Like, it was just Lando.
And
there was such continuity with his character that it was just Lando the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
And so they are on their way there. The next time we will be picking up with Sundry on Hoth, where we left him off.
After he killed that Jedi woman and felt bad.
Which that one's going to be a very interesting start, I will add. And yeah, next time will probably be a half and halfer of half Sundry, half Bad Batch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because I think the first episode was all Sundry, the second episode was half and half, and then, a little half and half.
Yeah.
And then this one was all Bad Batch.
But it'll all just depend on where it takes us, how things unfold.